Please welcome on stage Regional Head, South Asia and Managing Director, ASUS India, Mr. Leon Yu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. Welcome to the launch event of ZENFONE Max Pro. The launch of ZENFONE Max Pro was announced by our global CEO, Mr. Jerry Shen, together with the FlipCap CEO, Mr. Kalian Krishnamurthy, during our partnership announcement event on April 17th. Before we go on today's journey of In Search of Incredible, I would like to take this opportunity to talk a bit about ASUS. As a tech giant in Taiwan, we have 29 years of excellence in technology, design, innovation, and quality. Interbrand has chosen ASUS valuable brand in Taiwan for 5 consecutive years since 2013. In terms of our business performance in a global perspective, we are among the top brands in motherboards, graphic cards, consumer laptops, and Wi-Fi routers. More than that, ASUS is really an environment-conscious company. ASUS came to India to set up the first local operation in 2005. Till date, we have 16 branches and 200 plus service centers covering 164 cities, with invoice-free carrying policy. Task today. Before I call upon our global CEO, Mr. Jerry Shen, to unveil the unbeatable performer of ZENFONE Max Pro, I have a short video on the legacy of ZENFONEs.
We dare. We dream. We believe. In Search of Incredible is a never-ending quest. The best technology is the one utilized by everyone, and only smartphone to have 4 GB of RAM. It is the dream machine for everyone who loves photography, backed by a monstrous, empowering luxury, designed for everyone to enjoy. World's first Tango-enabled and daydream-ready smartphone. The ultimate dedication to our love for photos.
Please welcome on stage CEO ASUS, Mr. Jerry Shen.
Dear all friends, Namaste. Customer happiness, but the incredible in everything we do. We have done so with beautiful design, excellent photography, and unrivaled performance. For every ZENFONE design, we start with people desirability. We identify the leading trends in consumer behaviors and preferences in order to create an ultimate experience in the smartphone industry. India has been a key market for ASUS and important to the foundations of our global operations. To globally launch first here in India. Ladies and gentlemen, meet our ZENFONE Max Pro. Super long lasting battery and the highest audio quality is our special important for Indian consumers to enjoy. Now, let me invite Dinesh on stage to introduce the details of our new.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shen. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I am Dinesh Sharma. It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce the truly unbeatable performer, ZENFONE Max Pro. When we actually designed this product ground up, our mission was to create a smartphone that could beat the #1 selling smartphones in India. And I'm very proud to present this phone to you because you would realize after. So let us start with the first aspect, 5.99-inch full HD. The display again has class-leading 1500:1 contrast ratio. Other smartphones in this segment are with a 1000:1 contrast ratio display. So with a 1500:1 contrast ratio, you get really rich colors on the screen. Also, the color gamut is 85% NTSC, which is again segment leading. So you get really rich, vibrant colors on the display. Apart from that, the processor of this product enables two technologies to make the display performance even better. So you've got the True Palette technology and EcoPix technology, which enables spectacular color reproduction and also great contrast and also great sunlight visibility. So you've got a really, really good display on ZENFONE Max Pro. Despite the fact the display is 5.99-inch, it is actually an 18:9 compact. I mean, the resolution is 18:9 aspect ratio, and the screen to body ratio is very high. Because of which, in spite of the large display, you can actually hold the phone very easily. It just fits into a 5.5-inch body. Let's move to the next most important aspect of the products today, which is the battery. Battery is one of the most supercritical elements of our smartphones, especially for all of us who are power users. Class-leading 5000 mAh battery, which has some astounding battery times. So you've got 199 hours of music playback, 25.3 hours of video playback at full HD resolution, 28 hours of Wi-Fi browsing, and up to 42 hours of 3G talk time. You would wonder that the 5000 mAh battery would actually take longer to charge, but no. The 5000 mAh battery used on ZENFONE Max Pro with the charger that we are providing with the box, a 10 watt 2 amp charger, actually charges 30 minutes faster than competitive phones like Redmi Note 5 Pro, which have a 4000 mAh battery. So you've got a larger battery, but a faster charging time on the ZENFONE Max Pro. Even when we compare to performances in real life scenario, our batteries are really tested when we are actually streaming video content. And if you, despite having the 5000 mAh battery, the phone is lightweight and weighs only 180 grams. The Redmi Note 5 Pro, for example, with a 4000 mAh battery actually weighs 180 grams, or 181 grams actually. So you've got a lighter weight phone with a much bigger battery because we've got a really dense, nice 5000 mAh battery for you. Apart from that, the product looks extremely premium because in the front of the phone, you've got a 2.5D glass, which curves at the edges, and at the back, you've got a beautifully curved metal body. So the phone looks extremely premium and is super smooth to hold in your hand. Let's move now to the next aspect, which is the camera. Again, in camera aspect as well, the ZENFONE Max Pro provides you a class-leading camera. At the rear, you've got a 13 megapixel camera and a secondary 5 megapixel depth sensing camera. So you've got a dual camera is flush with the body. So it looks far more elegant and the phone is easier to hold. Since we Indians love selfies, we've got an 8 megapixel high quality selfie camera. And the other important aspect is, for low light photography, both in the front as well as the rear of the phone, we've got a soft light LED flash. So you can take both rear pictures as well as front pictures in dark as well with great ease. The phone also comes with an incredibly fast autofocus technology powered by PDAF. The other important aspect is that in low light conditions, to enable high quality pictures, we've actually built in a sensor in this, which is with 1.12 microns. This allows 25% more light to be captured by the sensor. And therefore you get our global product manager, Andrew, to come up and actually talk a little bit more about the camera and also take you through some astounding pictures on the same. Thanks. Over to Andrew.
Good afternoon, I'm Andrew, and I love shooting photos. This is the world's first ZENFONE Max Pro that was brought on a street photography shoot, and I am the world's first person to take photographs on that street photography shoot, and I feel very lucky, and I would love to share with you the results I got. Over the last 2 weeks, I've spent time shooting in the streets of Mumbai as well as Old Delhi. And I like to say that this ZENFONE Max Pro has the best camera in its class. I won't just say this, I will prove it now by showing you photos of Old Mumbai and Old Delhi, that I shot with it. And these are scenes and places. Let's start with color reproduction. I travel a lot, but Old Delhi has some of the world's most colorful close shops that I've ever come across. Like this one. And as you can see, the colors are reproduced very accurately, whether it is day or night, whether in indoors or outdoors, or under any lighting conditions. These photos look nice and natural to you, but did you know that for the grocery shop on my right, it was actually bathed in very cold fluorescent light? And for the vegetable shop, Indian monuments, that's when the sunlight is most dramatic. But that sunlight can be a little strong at times and causes shadows or... guess what? This is only half the whole photo. Way to use night mode, but I'm demonstrating that the night mode can be a fun way to emphasize what you want the viewer to see, like this row of dresses. Photographers have the option to creatively use this bokeh mode to draw attention to any subject they tap on to focus. And of course, bokeh mode is best for human portraits. The ZENFONE Max Pro is able to accurately blur the background because it uses the second camera to detect the depth and accurately judge the distance between the subject and the background. Smartphone shot of the India Gateway in Mumbai. A few things I would like you to say again. I have not done any edits to them. You can study the EXIF information of the photos, and it shows the location, the time, and the location and time where I shot them. So you can even go to the same places and try to explore the same scenes. Okay, I hope I have proven to you why we say...
Thank you very much, Andrew, for actually demonstrating the most latest in processor technology. And I'm very glad to confirm that ZENFONE Max Pro comes with the latest.
It goes into producing a product like this. The whole range of a product like this, it's quite astounding, actually, and you should probably pause and think about that a little bit. But let me just start by saying thank you. Thank you to Mr. Jerry Shen and to the entire ASUS team and the other partners that will be up here speaking today. And thank you for the opportunity. I'm both personally grateful and on behalf of Qualcomm, always grateful for what you do. You see, we have, as Dinesh said, a quantitative is numbers. Our numbers here are big. Our scale is large. And India, with its population and its economy and all that goes with it, is a number that is, or a nation that is defined by numbers. So over the last 4 or 5 years, hundreds of millions of Indians and billions of people around the world have embraced smartphones. And what have they discovered in that smartphone journey? There actually are common threads of that discovery. There's different time lapses of that discovery, but what they have discovered is that